Get,
I feel like this is for Dufton. It's like,
Nation,
I
walk
know
up.
that you can walk.
Yeah, it's maybe show me walk away. Me give you space.
No,
'Cause
man. No,
this,
man.
if it's, listen, daytime live openings when you're working should just be the nation segment.
No. I like the teamwork.
No, for me.
And the camaraderie.
All right, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you this. The next time that we are working together,
Yes.
I literally, when the show starts, I'll be sitting right here.
No. No.
I guess
Don't we like when we're walking out together?
Here's what happened. You walk out then, and we walk as long, then we come out.
So walk
Are you
us
a
it up?
moment?
It's not.
Because Friday, you know,
What were you talking about? What were you saying on Friday? You want Sunny?
Friday, we are saying you go out and I say, yo, Nation time, because she's going to be there. You're going to do the walk, you know what I'm saying?
So did Sunny do a little...
No.
A little impression?
Say anything about it. Me there show them what you do.
What me there do? Show me now.
Bagas up.
Let me see it. Let me see it, Dr. Angus. Angus.
And it goes out. And you go, yes!
Yes!
See, that's something.
Welcome to Daytime Live. It's June 1st. And guys, we are representing for summer. Why?
Yeah, that's something.
Because it's right around the corner.
Yo, if I carry on, I'll drive your muffler loaded up.
Can you, Doctor? I would like to object to you putting my personal life on blast.
Listen, people, you can't just have...
Angus Shepherd.
If you own a motor vehicle, you cannot have the car just park up at your house for nothing.
I feel that if you
Every now
love
and then.
and respect the vehicle, you should treat it accordingly.
Right, which you can't make the engine crank up. You have to drive it every now and then. Run it from the toll.
Dufton, Shepherd, for those who have cars that are cranked up, respect to you. It's okay. Our time will come to drive the vehicle. It's fine. And when we drive the vehicle, we will drive it well. But you know what, guys? You know what I want you to do? Connect with us on social media, right? Instagram and Twitter. Our handle is at TVJ_Daytime Live. That's for Twitter. However, for Facebook, it's at TVJ Daytime Live. Just one word. And let us know if you have cranked up, according to Defton, vehicle. Defton, because you don't listen to me, you know, I'm deaf. Defton Angus Shepherd. Cranked up vehicles.
All right, for this, Scott.
There's a lot, but you know, I'm just saying, a lot have good.
Listen, persons have asked where they can see past episodes. Just go to onespotmedia.com or you can search on YouTube for Daytime Live TVJ. Yeah, go on?
May I go on, man? Because, guys, okay, so the bonnet debate is still trending.
Were we just talking about cars? You said bonnet? I ain't saying none.
That's that's a cheap one, though. You just took a cheap shot, Duffy.
You know, say take a little is a good thing.
The bonnet debate is still trending on social media, with some people arguing that black women shouldn't wear their bonnets outside of the house, while others defending a black woman's right to wear whatever she wants, whenever she wants. Now, that debate came to a head this weekend when legendary comedian, and actress Monique jumped into the conversation. Why are you looking at me like that?
Now, in a bathroom, she took to Instagram to tell her 1 million followers a story about when she went to the Atlanta airport catching a flight to Mississippi. Now, she said she saw, and it's her quote, "I saw so many of our young sisters in head bonnets, scarves, slippers, pajamas, blankets wrapped around them, and this is how they're showing up to the airport." She also explained in her 5-minute IGTV video.
Yes, she said, and I quote, "I've been seeing it not just at the airport. I've been seeing it at the store, at the mall. I've been seeing sisters showing up in these bonnets and headscarves and slippers. And the question I have to ask you, my sweet babies, when did we lose pride in representing ourselves?"
Now, Monique's stance is all about having pride in yourself, showing up to places presentable, and representing yourself and the family you created. The question, is she right?
Well, I just would like to take this moment to just point out something. She was wearing a bathrobe while she was speaking to her 1 million followers. A bathrobe. So I feel,
that's a bathrobe?
Yeah, she was wearing a bathrobe. So my thing about it is, like, social media have definitely normalized certain things. Right. And one of those things that they have normalized is persons speaking. Because, you know, when you're on social media, Instagram Live or whatever, persons have thousands of followers, thousands of people watching them.
Right.
A lot of people are in their house with it, just chilling, like talking to people. You know, the concept of when you're at home and, I don't know, Jamaica, we have our yard clothes.
Right.
And your yard clothes you wear in the yard.
Yeah.
And then you have your going out clothes, then you have your Sunday best clothes.
Right.
And persons wouldn't see you
Or goating
in
clothes.
your God clothes or your Sunday clothes.
No, goating clothes.
Goating clothes.
Right.
So anyway, the point is...
No, that's what you say in Jamaica. You have your yard clothes or your goating clothes.
Goating clothes.
Goating
Okay.
clothes.
But the point is that we've normalized that in your house and talking to people in your house. So I guess people have felt so comfortable with that. So now they're like, everyone's already seen me my bonnet and my yard clothes. So let me just go out in it.
All right, here what happened. I didn't realize it was her bathrobe until you said it a while ago. Because even though she was in her bathrobe,
It was presentable.
she still looked presentable. So she's fine. Like, I thought she looked okay.
She didn't have a bonnet on.
And her message was right. When you're going to the airport, you're traveling from one place to the next. Turning up in your bonnet and your slippers, and sometimes how I see some women dressed like them literally just in them house and it's just come on the road, them ready. I'm like, we're not supposed to dress up, you know, and look like, hey, you're going to an event or something.
Yeah.
But at least...
You know what? I think this trend came around. Let me tell you, because I think I've been...
Whether it's a trend or not?
No, but what I'm saying is I saw it.
Right.
Because what happened is persons were saying that you have these comedians and social influencers who are men. And a lot of times men would have the little do-rag on and they're talking to their people. And they're like, so why is it the men have the do-rag on, which is the equivalent of a bonnet, talking to people, you know, chilling in the living room, whatever.
Yeah,
but women, we have to do the makeup and the ding and the thing and be like... So people are trying to normalize or make it equal in how you present yourself. So I feel like if we're going to throw words at the women, and I'm not saying anything is wrong with that necessarily, but then we need to also talk about men that go to the airport in their do-rag and them slippers and them socks.
All right.
And them jogging bottoms.
Okay. Very pro-woman.
No, but I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying.
Monique was just speaking to her woman.
Her followers.
Right. She's speaking, as a woman, she's speaking to her woman.
Yeah.
I see nothing wrong with that. It doesn't have to be, if a man is doing it, then I can do it. That's not the place for that conversation.
No, I'm saying that's literally where it started from. So that was the push on social media as well.
That's how she started it?
No, that's how the bonnet thing started. There were people saying, literally coming out saying, let's
She didn't make it about the bonnets. She made it about the presentation over just herself. You represent yourself. Women, as we know, in this unfair world, seems that is that they're fighting an uphill battle when it comes down to respect and acknowledgement. But what you have to do is that you can now say, hey, you are doing this or I'm doing this. She's not asking for a lot. She just said, let's look presentable.
See, that conversation, though, I think is toxic and a little weird.
How is it toxic?
Because the women are literally saying, we want to be treated like you're being treated. So if you can do this... But that's the point, that they can.
Hold a second. Hold on. Nishayan, you have certain situations
you're like, no, women must dress up if they want to be respected.
Nishayan, relax. Wait.
Okay.
Really. You have situations where women will be treated in a particular way, and there are situations that men will be treated in a particular way. We both have our advantages and disadvantages of being the different genders, right? Put that aside. What she's talking about is being presentable. As a mom, I am positively sure that you speak to your daughter about presenting herself in public. And she now just go out, washing in the yard, she just gone to the airport or gone to the supermarket. No. I think there's nothing wrong with that.
And I don't feel that there's anything wrong with what she said.
And I don't think it needs to be compared to what a man has to do.
But I feel like if persons want to do that, then do what you want to do. That's the point I'm making. And that's what women are trying to say. Let us do what we want to do. I wouldn't do certain things because that's not my way. I wasn't raised like that. But I'm not mad if she wants to. Speaking of women empowerment, right? Last Friday, we spoke about tennis star or tennis superstar Naomi Osaka. Well,
speaking of women empowerment, keep going.
Not wanting to do any press interviews during the French Open due to what it does to her mentally. Now, yesterday, she withdrew herself from the French Open. One day after tennis officials threatened to suspend her and also to fine her $15,000 over her decision.
She actually was fined. Now, in a state, because she refused to do a mandatory press conference after her match. Now, in a statement on Monday, Osaka also said that she suffered long bouts of depression since being catapulted into the national spotlight after a controversial victory over Serena Williams in the US Open of 2018. Now, this is her quote: "The best thing for the tournament, the other players, and my well-being is that I withdraw so that everyone can get back to focusing on the tennis going on in Paris." She never wanted to be a distraction and accepted that her timing was not ideal and her message could have been clearer. Now, this is not about a female. This is about just being a sports personality, because Kyrie Irving has also done stuff like that, who is a male basketball player. And when you listen to press conferences and you listen to the reporters asking certain questions, is that they're trying to, especially after a loss, it's like they're trying to dig into you and
to
try
get you
for to
annoyed
react
sometimes.
a certain way and all of that. And that in itself can play on you mentally, because you also are a human being. Yes, you're an athlete. Yes, it is that you have taken this step. Yes, you have a love for your game and your sport. But it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be treated with some regard. So she has been saying what before the French Open started, and I'm happy that she took a stance for her own mental well-being. I am just hoping that other players support her stance, because she's not the first person who has and will be affected by stuff
because
like this.
Angus, are we agreeing? I agree with everything you've just said. Because I do think that, especially, and I'm upset that she felt that she had to withdraw. Because she came in and she said, yo guys, I'm not in a good place mentally and I can't really manage the discourse right now. So just give me a little space and a little time. And they're like, no, you must. And I feel like we've been talking so much about mental health awareness that when somebody's coming forward and saying, I feel fragile because of where I am mentally, and you're like, we don't care, you're going to do this. I think that's a little insensitive, and I'm really glad that she felt she had enough courage and support to say, you know what, if that's what you feel, let me pull back.
We have a funny video that we want to check out, but quickly, her stance is not just about her being fragile, it's about the mental state of athletes, and that is something that everybody should, take into consideration. Now, we have a funny video of this younger auntie putting shrimp in the potato salad. But see what the older aunties did.
Oops.
And Nell says Aunt Reese's upset with her. What you do now? She calls it potato salad. She calls it potato salad if you were making potato salad. Potato salad. Yeah, well, there's potato salad controversy again. I told her that you were making it, but I wasn't making it. But I'm glad that Rod is okay, because I don't see him. So will there be potato salad or not? No. Yeah, I remember he told me that. I think she might be making hers. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, she said she wasn't putting shrimp in it. Okay. Because she didn't have any. Oh. Not because people might not like it, but because she doesn't have any. Well, that's why it's not in.
The whole a big meeting in us there.
I love it.
Vote them a vote her out.
I love it. She can't bring no more potato salad in the future.
Older women in the families, when them come together,
they know how it should be.
Beatrice. I think LaQuisha.
LaQuisha, you're awful. But guess what, guys? Daytime Live will be right back with much more buzz. Join us after the break.